Nigeria military authority has confirmed the death of 5 soldiers and 1 police officer in an ambush launched by terrorists on Monday at Gidan Wagni area of Zamfara state. The incident may be a reminder of incessant cases of high rates of Nigeria losing its soldiers and other security operatives in ambush, especially as observed as a worsening situation in the year 2025, with the ambush of army barracks and killing of the men of the armed forces of Nigeria, AFN, by terrorists in large number began as early as January 2025. It may be recalled that in January 2025, terrorists launched an attack on the 149 Battalion in Malam Fatori, Borno State, leading to the killing of over 20 military personnel, including a battalion commander and senior officers. Within the first quarter, a careful review of news reports showed that more than 100 Nigeria soldiers were reportedly killed in the first quarter of 2025 by terrorists, mostly in ambush. In June 2025, terrorists' attacks on 3 army bases in central and northwestern Nigeria resulted in the killing of at least 17 soldiers. And in September 2025, a major ambush on the Baga-Maiduguri road was reported, where at least 40 soldiers were killed and 65 went missing. While in October 2025, at least 4 soldiers were killed in a Boko Haram ambush in Borno State, while another encounter in Kumshe resulted in 1 soldier killed, and by November 2025, the Nigerian army confirmed the death of Brigadier General Musa Uba and 2 other soldiers following an ambush by ISWAP terrorists near Wajiroko town in Borno State, which some local media reported that several soldiers were killed during the ambush. Even some of the local media stated that those who escaped the ambush, like the Brigadier General, were traced and killed by the terrorists apparently after hours of no rescue or prompt reinforcement by the Nigeria military authority. According to Captain David Adewusi, the media information officer of Operation Fansanyama, the 5 soldiers and the police officer were killed while the troops were returning from a successful operation and responding to a distress call of terrorists' attack in a community in Zamfara state. In his words, Captain David Adewusi said, "Troops of Operation Fansanyama, OPFY, Joint Task Force Northwest, have demonstrated exceptional bravery, professionalism, and resilience following a terrorist ambush along the Bingi-Kekenwaje-Gusau Road in Zamfara State on the 19th of January 2026. The ambush followed a series of successful offensive operations conducted from 17 to the 19th of January 2026, when troops of Sector 2 OPFY, in conjunction with the OPFY Mobile Strike Team and DIA Tactical Support Team, carried out coordinated raids, ambushes, and fighting patrols across Birnin Magaji and Anka areas of Zamfara state. During these operations, 3 suspects, Isio Kwakwatawa, Ibrahim Dan Musulu, and Makau Lambagoma, were arrested, while 4 terrorists were neutralized and others fled into the forest. Items recovered included 1 PKT machine gun, 5 AK-47 rifles, 3 AK-47 magazines. Other items are rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, Baofeng radios, 3 motorcycles. While returning from these operations and responding to a distress call on a terrorist reprisal attack, troops of OPFY Combat Team 1 came under attack by terrorists at Gidan Wagni while en route to Kekenwaje. Despite the surprise of the ambush, the troops responded gallantly, engaging the terrorists and preventing further harm to nearby communities. Regrettably, 5 soldiers and 1 police officer paid the supreme sacrifice during the encounter. Upon receipt of the distress report, the OPFY Mobile Strike Team, in conjunction with troops of 1 Brigade Quick Reaction Force from forward operating bases Kanoma and Kekenwaje, swiftly mobilized to the scene. The reinforcement was personally led by the Commander 1 Brigade, underscoring the high level of coordination and commitment within the operation. The combined force mounted a robust counter-ambush which forced the terrorists to withdraw, with credible intelligence indicating that notorious bandits Kingpin Jamuya and Alhaji Bello, the 2 IC to Kachala soldiers, seriously injured during the encounter, and some of the fleeing elements sustained gunshot injuries. Troops, supported by community vigilantes, subsequently conducted pursuit while further exploitation and offensive operations continued. Operation Fansin Yama assures the public that the situation is under control and remains fully committed to protecting lives and properties of innocent citizens while sustaining pressure on terrorist elements and restoring lasting peace across the joint operations area. The theater commander has condoled with Commander Sector 2 on this loss and further commended the troops for their courage, sacrifice, and professionalism. Additionally, he encouraged members of the public to remain calm and continue to support ongoing security efforts through timely and credible information. The military press release ends in quotes.
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.